Hello, happy Sunday. I hope you are all well. I hope the energy has shifted for you as well. Gosh, it's been a heavy few days for me personally, but I know many of you are feeling it as well. So I hope that's lifted for you today. I feel a much lighter week coming on for all of us. And, you know, if you made some new moon intentions, you can still do that today. Make those intentions about how you want to experience life, how you want to experience reality, how you want this movie to play out. Make some new intentions about what you want, because you are in charge. You are in charge of your life, of what happens, of how you feel, and you're the boss of it, right? We so often give our power away to external, but ultimately we're the boss of it all. And so I pulled I've got some beautiful little angels joining us today. I pulled a Code of Transition card today for us, just for a beautiful energy for the day, and I got peace. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is the energy I'm feeling today too. We've got the higher heart, we've got the light shining, and authenticity on the outside of that. So really beautiful card. So let me just read you. And these are light language codes, so they come with an energy. So you know, you guys will all be receiving this energy as well right now, of peace going directly into your vibration. Peace is something we all deeply desire. To bring peace into our lives is one of the greatest gifts we can give to ourselves. Peace of mind, peace of body, and peace of soul. Peace is the soft and loving voice that whispers when all is quiet, as it brings a greater understanding of the journey we have taken throughout our life. Peace reminds us of our deep connection to each other, to the earth, and all that surrounds us. It finds the joy within us and brings a comforting knowing that all is peaceful within ourselves and our outside world, so we can easily make this next step into the unknown, fully supported and deeply loved. Peace allows us to venture into the unknown with understanding, acceptance, and a deep contentment. May you always travel on your journey in peace now and forever. A really beautiful card today. Obviously that's reverse here with the mirror on these cameras, but it's really beautiful. So how do you best find peace? You know, I think the biggest thing, and my message that I received this morning, I wasn't even going to choose a card actually, and then when I sat down, I'm like, oh, they just jumped out at me. So we needed that message, but you know, the message that I've really had this morning was that you've got everything you need. You've got all the wisdom that you need inside you. And sometimes we forget that. And, you know, so often I will get my clients saying to me, oh, you've just confirmed everything I've been thinking. Well, that is true, because we don't trust ourselves. And here's the thing, I have no idea what they were thinking, right? So I've just repeated everything that they've been thinking to confirm it to them. And that's okay too. We all need that as well. But you've got the information in here. And sometimes we just need to really remember who we are. Who is that presence behind your eyes witnessing this? Who is that presence seeing behind your eyes, hearing behind your ears, feeling? Who is that presence experiencing that? And, you know, that is who you are. That is your essence and your consciousness, and that really is, you know, coming back to yourself rather than being too caught up in the movie that you've created. Yeah. And, you know, it's got to really always come back to you. We are connected with everyone and everything. We all have that same essence flowing through, and we all are connected. There are no accidents. Nothing is random. And so, you know, what are we reflecting out? What are you reflecting out? And you can really see that by what's around you, and that gives you the opportunity to change it. Yeah? And, you know, not by making anybody else right or wrong, or condemning, or not liking what they do, and say, you know, and whatever it is, it's saying to yourself, well, I'm connected to all of that. Who is this seeing behind these eyes? And how am I growing right now? And the other thing is that it's not all hard work. It's not all school, right? Sometimes you just need to kind of chill and let go and just say, wow, that's interesting. The external that I've created right now that I'm looking at, that's interesting. How can I shift that? How can I change that? How can I change the script so that the movie is different? And how can I let go of something that's triggering me? And that really is where the work is. But really the message today, I've just gone off on a tangent there. Really the message today is that you've got everything you need in here. You've got everything you need. And any information that you want to tune into, it's there, and you are getting it. It's the trust that you need to work on. Trusting that that is correct. Yeah? And correct information for you at that time. And that's really the important part, is the trust of yourself. And, you know, no matter how that information comes, could come just from a feeling, from a knowing, from a bit of a vision, or, you know, hearing messages. It could be, you know, just from that knowing, that claircognizance. It's like, oh, I just kind of know the answer. It could come from specific messages, you know, if you channel, or if you connect with spirit and guides, it could come from that direction. Ultimately, it's all you, right? Even finding feathers or seeing those physical messages, it's all you. And it's learning to trust that. So today is, you know, it's Sunday. It's typically a day that, you know, my parents would turn to the church to go and find solace and to find some meaning in their lives. And that's okay. I'm not saying that's not okay, but you can find meaning in here as well. Make this your church today. Go within. Go into your heart. Make this your church today. Find the answers here. And really be kind to yourself. Extend lots of love to yourself. Right? Really nurture you. Fill your cup today. And maybe write those intentions of what you would like your reality to begin looking at, how you would like it to be looking, feeling. And it seriously can happen in an instant. For those of you who tuned in yesterday morning, I was just so in my head, I just couldn't get in my heart, and whatever the energies were doing were really messing with my head for a few days. But you know what, I got to my destination yesterday and I thought, you know what, this is my movie, I can change it, right? So I just decided how that day was going to go. I just decided how the day was going to go yesterday. And my movie changed. And so it's absolutely possible. It really is. And I want you to know that about yourself today. You have the answers. You have the power. Oh, Kirsten, need a big hug. Give yourself a big hug. Everybody, give themselves a really big hug today. You can do that for yourself as well, right? I know it's not the same, but you can still do that for yourself. So whatever you need and whatever you want today, write the script for it. Write these new intentions. Write the new intentions about what you want and how you want your life to look. What role do you want to play in your movie? Yeah? And always come back. Who is that is looking through your eyes? Who is that is witnessing this life experience from the inside of you? What is that consciousness that is growing and expanding with all of the experiences that you choose to have? And, you know, where do all the answers come from? Where do they come from? They come from that greater part of you, and you can fully trust it. You can fully trust it. So I hope that might steer you in a direction of peace and hope and love today. I'll show you the card again. A beautiful energy code of peace. And hey Kirsten, that looks like a big hug too, doesn't it? So I'm sending you all a big virtual hug, and please know that, you know, whatever you see in other people, you have that in yourself too. So whatever it is that you are wanting to create in this life, or wanting to feel, if you've got people coming into your life that have those attributes, please know that you've got them in you as well. You don't have to reach for something that you feel that you don't have. If you see it, you have it. And you can just choose to write the script to play out that movie. And stay in your heart as often as you can, because that is where the real truth lies. Yep. Oh, that doesn't sound very good, does it? The real truth lies. Well, you know, everything's an opposite. Truth and lies are an opposite, and it couldn't be a truth if there wasn't a lie. That's really interesting. Anyway, that's a topic for another day. Stay in your heart. That's where your truth is. That's where your truth is, and it's your truth and nobody else's truth, and you have the answers, and they're your answers. They're your answers, and you can trust them. All right, have a great Sunday, everybody, and I'm off to do a heart resonance course today. I'm super excited. Something to add to how I help clients, which is going to be really beautiful. All right, have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow.